Welcome back to Cousin Effect, your cousin's favorite podcast. We are your hosts, Dale.
And RGZ.
RGZ. Ooh, episode 4.
Yeah,
there we go. How was your week?
Pretty chilling.
Pretty chilling. Okay.
Just a
lot of work.
the old grind.
The grind continues. Did you work on all 3 gigs? So restaurant, filming, and editing?
Yeah.
Triple threat. Work sucked last week. I think it's normally not busy this time of year, but it has been because I had a big audit at the end of last year that I'm kind of wrapping up. Oh, it's okay though. I'm always looking forward. I have Friday and Monday off because of the marathon.
Really?
And I'm maxed out on my PTO. And because I'm going on paternity leave in March, I had to I wouldn't be accruing PTO at that time, so I wanted to use some right now. So I took Friday off thinking I need to mentally prepare. And then either Jack or Casey brought up shouldn't you take Monday off because I'm going to be dead on Monday? And I was like, oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll just do both. So I took both Friday and Monday off for the half. And
yeah, I think having Monday off would be super clutch.
you guys were, for Monterey, you guys were all dead for sure after. But then did you just feel it more on Monday?
I think so, honestly.
I also didn't realize marathons are always on Sundays. Yeah. So I didn't run. I ran once since the last time we potted because of my shin splints. And
how'd you feel?
They're okay. They're there still, but they're not it's not painful. But I'm scared that, day of, they're going to be painful or because I haven't been running, my stamina is not going to be there. It's been 2 weeks of not consistent running, which is not good.
Just 2 weeks? So in the 2 weeks, how many times?
Twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know I'm supposed to taper off, but but not this much. This is a steep taper.
I think it'll be fine. It's not like you're going for
I just want to
finish.
I just want to finish. Right. Same with you. For Eugene, are you going for a time?
Ideally
under 4.
Under 4, but I'm just trying to finish. It's my first full marathon, so just finishing will be the accomplishment.
For your first half, OC half, same. It was that was your first marathon.
Yeah, my first half.
Your first half, yeah, and that was you didn't have an expectation other than to finish.
Yeah, it was just to finish, and going into it, I had IT band syndrome.
What's IT band syndrome?
It's right here on your knee,
Oh, okay.
It was
more
hurting.
knee focused.
It was right.
I know you said you cramped up. Cramped up? Is it a cramp?
I almost did.
Okay.
I went off to the side, stretched a little bit, but I was like, oh man, if I keep going, I might actually cramp right here. So I pulled off, did just a little stretch.
And then what was your time?
Pushed through. I think my official time was 2 hours, 20 minutes, something.
Okay, seconds. And then your most recent, what are you going with for the Monterey? What did you choose?
My goal? Sub 2.
And then you accomplished your goal based off of
unofficially.
Strava. Unofficially, yeah. Okay.
Based off my Strava, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think same for me. If I could ideally finish under 2.5 hours, which I think I can if I if I'm just normal, even if I don't have an amazing day without cramping or anything. But we'll see. That's what I'm most scared of because
cramping.
Cramping and
just getting hurt in general.
The pain. Yeah, the pain.
I think you'll be fine. Where on your shin? Is it the front or
right on the side? It's right.
I guess more that front. Low. Or more front.
I guess more front. Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine was more on the side, right here. But
actually, right now, I'm not even
feeling it.
It would before if I was to touch it, it would hurt. Right now, I only feel it if I'm walking specifically downhill or at work. I have stairs, so many stairs. So when I walk down the stairs, I feel it.
Maybe you have Casey or Mark.
I've just been texting Mark or Casey.
Not you.
Not you, Siri. What else?
No, because I remember in Monterey, Casey massaged it or whatever.
And beforehand?
Then, the night before.
Oh, okay.
And then I was.
Casey is
Smooth
gonna spend
sailing.
the night here, so we can drive there early in the morning. So maybe I'll have her work on my
I
legs.
need to figure out what I'm doing the morning of, like.
One of you needs to pick up Jack, which is what we can talk about later. Because I'm going with Casey
Yeah.
and maybe Chris, and then
Maybe Chris.
Yeah,
Well,
I need to talk to him.
I mean, Raquel said she'll go, but like.
Okay, then Raquel can
Yeah.
take Jack.
Or I think Raquel and Mark will
Please go.
go.
Please go.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'll be there for sure.
Okay.
I
Dude,
need
if
to-
it's like how I was during the 5K, granted I'm going faster during the 5K, but I don't I don't know how I would see. I had such tunnel vision, right? I wasn't listening to anything, but I don't think you guys would be able to get my attention, or maybe. I guess we'll.
Are you gonna be? Oh, even if you're not listening to something, you were so tunnel vision.
Yeah, I was still tunnel vision because I was like, I just need to get right there. I totally zoned out. I guess who was there? It was Frey and
Josh.
Jay and Josh
Yeah.
who didn't run and were waiting.
Yeah,
But they were waiting after
that was
the
the
finish
end.
line.
Like, yeah, at that point, you're
Yeah.
just like, all right, let me
After the finish
find
line,
someone.
yeah. But before the finish line, where we were when you guys were doing the half.
You don't think you'll
Um,
notice?
Yeah, I don't think so. I guess we'll see in the moment.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
I need to make a sign. All I was gonna
You can
say
reuse
is
some, but
Dale.
Just
That's it.
like
just
Dale.
Dale. Oh, maybe I could find that picture I photoshopped of you on Pitbull.
the pitbull
I
Dale.
just have to remake it. I'm pretty sure I don't have that file. Why would I keep that?
I know I still have the picture. I
Like the
kept
printed picture.
Yeah, the printed
Yeah.
picture that you gave me for Secret Santa. For those who don't know, RJ, we do Secret Santa all the time, every year. RJ got me, it was 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
Two. I think it's two.
And was it like what you got me didn't come in yet, so you made me that? And it was a bald ass picture of me to resemble Pitbull. Dale.
I mean, it was Pitbull.
It was Pitbull,
Just
but
your
with just
face
my
on
face
it.
on it.
Yeah. Because I always say Dale. So it's a inside joke, I guess.
That's fair.
So yeah, that's half marathon on Sunday. So then that means we don't have a topic to talk about
In the morning,
for a couple
in
weeks
for the
until
weeks, yeah,
I get
that's-
closer to my marathon.
to your marathon. It's okay. It's going to be just how my injury is because of the half, and then how training is for you.
You think it'll keep going though? Is there another?
I want to.
Yeah, I feel like
Might as well. We've invested time, obviously money and shoes and all this stuff. Speaking of which, I need to buy gels.
to Morton's. Have you tried Morton?
I have.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I have
You
the ones from
yeah.
you, and I bought a few from one of the stores.
Yeah, I used one yesterday on my long run.
I did like the goo chocolate something. It had caffeine in it, and like maybe it's because I don't really drink coffee or consume caffeine, but I like felt it in the run, so it felt good. We'll see. What else did you do? We went to the card show last week.
We did.
Pokemon / sports, mainly Pokemon. Copped a few things. Has that scratched your itch, or are you gonna get back into the card game?
I feel like I'm dipping a toe.
Just dipping a toe. That's the thing. You don't have to. What we were doing before was financially irresponsible.
Yeah.
Because we were ripping packs.
No, yeah. I remember how I used to just buy box loads.
Our group
Of
chat
stuff.
of that was bad because I would leave work, bro, to go to Barnes and Noble or Target.
Dude,
when one of you was like, restock.
Me and Kyle would be outside Target at 5 a.m.
Waiting
or
for it.
however early that used to be, and then
It was fun though.
yeah.
The hobby was strong. It's still crazy right now, but I think as long as you can as long as you can be financially responsible, and you don't have to rip packs constantly, just a few here and there.
The ripping packs is so fun.
Oh, you're a gambling man. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. That's why for you it's fun. For me, it's not fun. I'd rather just buy the card.
That's why I like what's it called, the app TCG Pocket.
Oh yeah, because it's all
Like I'm not spending money on packs, and I can still just
you
rip.
can.
Well, you can, yeah, but I'm not.
I have. I spent $10 when the newest set came. I forget what it is. I spent $10 to rip 10 packs. It's $1 a pack if you do the math. Like if you spend real currency. What about you? How was your week? Did you run?
Yeah.
You did yesterday.
Well, I did yesterday. So, but prior to that,
to defend your home turf against Chris.
19 laps at Castle Park. So I ran 9.5 miles.
Jeez.
Normally, when it's a long run, I don't. I try to just do like go around the city,
not just
not like
constant
around
loops.
around at the park. But I was like, whatever, I'll just do it at the park because
Is that your long run for the week?
it was supposed to be for last week. So I was supposed to run
Oh, okay.
Saturday, but like typically my long run is Saturday, but I forgot why I pushed it. I was gonna do it Sunday, but I had like a full day. Like I had work, and then we had dinner, and then dinner ran late, so it was gonna be like
Benihana's?
yeah. We'll get to dinner, but it was gonna be like 10 p.m. at that point, and it was raining, so I
haven't ran in
rain.
Rain yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, and cold in rain? No.
Cold is fine. Like I'll run.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
cold is fine, but
yeah,
cold
yeah.
in rain.
I've ran in the rain
In the
once.
rain. Did you feel like you were
No,
in
I
a
didn't even
movie?
know it was raining.
Oh, okay.
I started when it wasn't raining, and then I was like, why is the floor wet?
Why am I sweating so much?
So yeah, then I just moved it to today or yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna like slightly lower the mileage on most of the other days, for the week. So then it's not like a whole lot for the calendar week, but
And then you'll be caught up
essentially,
on your plan.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were saying if you were going to do the half with us, this weekend would have been 14 miles.
No, well, because
Your long run for this week.
no,
I
but
guess.
because I like didn't run for a week or so, however many days, I readjusted the plan, so now my long run on Saturday is 11 miles.
11 miles,
Yeah,
14
whatever.
miles. You could have done it.
Yeah. So Sunday, I went to Benihana for dinner, like me and Mark's early birthday dinner, since my parents won't be here for my actual birthday.
That's cute.
Do
You guys always go out for his birthday? Your family for his birthday?
I don't remember. Maybe it's combined.
Maybe. Oh, that's true. It's normally super close to yours.
I don't
Yeah.
remember. But so, well, first off, they were running behind. One of the chefs called out sick, so everything was being pushed back.
Did they like
late.
explain that to you? Like,
No,
I'm sorry.
I heard
you
the server tell another table, like the one in front of us, say that. But what are you gonna do? At our grill, what's it called?
Hibachi.
Plancha.
Plancha. And a
Hibachi.
plancha.
So it was just the five of us and then this couple, like this two
Mhm.
younger couple. And then you know how at Hibachi,
Yes.
it's pretty much a show. You're watching
It's dinner
the chef
and a show. Yes.
trying to, like he's going back and forth with you. Dude, the couple at the end, they're not paying attention. They're playing chess on one of their phones.
While the homies
Yeah,
doing
while
the
it's
volcano.
Yeah, while it's
they're
going
just-
on, and then like
What?
And then like they're talking about like chess moves. Like he's like explaining to his girlfriend like type of moves you would do in this scenario. It's like, why are you at a
why
place?
are you at Hibachi? Get it to go then.
Yeah, why are you at a place that is basically a dinner and a show? You're not paying attention. You know, the chef is trying to engage with you, and you're just like, whatever.
Well, he's trying to like flick the shrimp tail into the
Yeah,
guys. Like,
they're
and
not
like, he
straight
was
up-
just like, no.
Straight up
Wow,
not
that's-
watching.
Yeah, that's straight. That's just rude.
So yeah, I was piggybacking off restaurant etiquette last week. You know, the scenario you're in at Hibachi. You know, pay attention to
Yeah, pay attention.
what's happening
Or
in front of you.
just don't. Yeah, don't go. I guess.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be like that, just don't go.
like you,
that does suck,
and then
yeah.
like so they didn't have a gift card or anything, which we did. Like that's the reason why we went to Benihana, but they didn't have a gift card, so you willingly chose to go
To
there.
go there to spend money for dinner and the chef show.
Yeah, but
Was your
whatever.
guy like good though?
yeah,
Your
he
chef?
was
He's
chill.
fire. Other
yeah.
than being late, which is not his fault.
Yeah, and then I told Raquel, who was sitting next to me, like, dude, these people don't have hibachi etiquette. But we saw that chef at his next spot. He was getting
You getting mad love?
Yeah. So
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
so my sister is like,
What's your favorite thing? Like your favorite gimmick that the like hibachi chefs do?
probably just the volcano.
The volcano.
Onion volcano.
Classic.
Classic.
Okay. I always like the when they do fried rice and they like make it into a heart and do the little
heartbeat,
thump thump thump. Yeah. That's my favorite. What'd you order?
Steak and lobster.
Ooh.
Filet mignon and lobster.
I bet it hits.
Yeah.
It always hits.
Yeah.
There's something about it when it's being cooked right in front of you.
Supposedly that is only 350 calories according to the menu.
And probably a lot of protein.
Yeah.
Nice.
Filet mignon's really lean, so.
Other than that, anything else eventful last week?
No.
Jacqueline and I went to a Lunar New Year party on Saturday. Happy Lunar New Year to those who celebrate. But it is Year of the Snake, or I don't know if you saw on Instagram or whatever. Nike posted that it's Year of the Mamba. And here we are. I can't believe it's been 5 years since Kobe's and Gigi's and the rest of those on that helicopter's untimely passing. So
at time of recording, it has been a couple days. So then when this comes out, it seems like
a week has passed.
A while, but yeah, we're getting to it now.
It doesn't matter because Kobe is forever. So we wanted to kind of just talk about some of our favorite Kobe-esque things. Obviously, you see the shoes laid out. Want to go over the games, all that stuff. But I guess first and foremost, January 26, 2020. I feel like that's one of those days everyone remembers where they were, where they found out about Kobe. Do you want to walk us through that? Walk me through that when you found out?
So I was at church, and
it was a Sunday.
Yeah, I was getting notifications on my Apple Watch, and then I was seeing, it was like, dude, Kobe just died. And then I was like, in shock, really? Because I was like, what the fuck? No.
Were you like looking, like were other people, like, could you see
at that time? I don't think so. I was trying to see the messages I was getting, and then didn't really believe it at first. We were trying to wait and see because the only source was TMZ. That was the first source that announced it, so everyone was just kind of waiting for other outlets. But I do remember someone had passed a note to the deacon who was speaking at mass. So you know how like I forgot at what point it was, but he did make an announcement, or not an announcement, but it was
like during the mass he like announced that
it was like I can't exactly remember, but I think it was something about like how the mass is dedicated to those we
lost because of the
think
helicopter crash.
I think, and then he said, and for the lives of Kobe Bryant and so and
everyone else. Yeah.
So then it was like announced, and then I was looking around, and then that's when everyone, like a number of people, reached for their phone to like check and look it up themselves. I was still kind of like in disbelief. And then I remember after mass, we went to Islands, and then on TV,
they were playing.
It was the news coverage.
When did it hit you?
I think after that, when I got home, and then I like put it on Spectrum Sportsnet, and you know that's the Lakers' home channel. Yeah. So they were talking about it. At this point, it was confirmed. Yeah. And then that's when I broke down crying. Like, yeah, I cried.
I think, I think you're the biggest Kobe fan I know. And that's real. I think you and Carlos Saisu, who literally works for ESPN. I think the two of you are the biggest Kobe fans I know. I think I texted you that day too. when I found out, I had just finished mass, and then my parents and I and Jack were at Soup and Noodle, and then like obviously it's like a thing where like if I'm eating with my parents, they get mad at me if I'm on my phone, so I had it in my pocket. But it was Eric Lee, my homie, was texting me, and I think he called me, and then he was the one who like got me to like answer my phone. I don't get like Twitter notifications. I think I do get ESPN notifications, and I think they did say something. But when I checked, we were ordering at the time, and I was like reading it out loud, and I remember the server was like, "What?" And then he like went to go check his phone, and I remember other people in the restaurant were also talking about it. I also, this is random, but I think something about like the first reports were like Rick Fox was on the helicopter also.
Yeah, that was
Right. Was it Rick Fox?
They threw his name in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why, and I don't think anyone at that point was saying Gigi was on it. I think it was just like I don't know, Kobe and Rick. But it was because it was so fast and like it's Kobe. Yeah, no one really believed it. But we went home, and then same as like you guys going to islands, we just turned on the news. And that's when it hit. Yeah. I remember going to South Coast that after like in the afternoon. Jacqueline and I went, and we went to what was Foot Locker at South Coast, and like people were like, I guess like trying to buy like Kobe stuff, but they didn't have anything. They only had like Lakers stuff, and all of that was like sold out. And they had little paper that was like no Kobe or Lakers stuff available anymore. And that was the day of.
No, I went to the Spectrum the day of. I went because wanted to go to Lid's locker room to possibly get a jersey.
Yeah,
but no, I know that stores all pulled all Kobe merch like
rightfully so. Even I mean now you can get it, but for a while you weren't getting it.
Yeah. It was crazy that I actually had a Kobe jersey on sale on Mercari. I had put it up for sale.
When was this?
I had it up for like a couple months
before.
Oh, okay, and then the morning of, there was someone tried to buy it. I only had it up for like $30-ish. It was like it was just kind of small. That's why I didn't.
24/8.
It was 24.
Still, it doesn't matter.
It was an Adidas one. There was the Klima Cool or whatever Swingman. It was a nice one, but I thought I didn't really like how it fit. So then that's why I was selling it. But then immediately canceled that order, and then I still have the jersey.
Nice. I only have one jersey. It's hanging. It's framed. I have shirts and shoes. Not as many as you, obviously. I have cards, but yeah, that day sucked. That was the beginning. That was 2020, right? So that was the kind of like the.
That was the beginning of the end of the world.
Exactly. That was a foreshadowing of this is going to be the worst year in history, which it was. But let's look at some of the highlights in the happy times. What would be your favorite Kobe moment? Not game, just individual moment.
Yeah. I mean, the one I think about instantly was he had a reverse dunk against the Timberwolves in the playoffs. It was in Minnesota. I don't know why I always think about that, but I had recorded that game on VHS when I was a kid. So I had that game on VHS, and then
so you had the ability to
rewatch it. Yeah,
that's probably why.
And then I remember, I think he hurt his shoulder. I don't know if I don't remember, but I remember he got up and he was going like, because he like hurt his shoulder. Okay. Yeah. You've probably seen the highlight. Yeah. I mean, that was something that came to my mind instantly. Same thing. He had a reverse dunk against the Knicks. Another moment. I remember he was in the corner. This was against the Mavs. He turned towards the base. He like pivoted towards the baseline. He was a 3-pointer. He had to shoot it left-handed, and he made that.
Boss. I think my favorite moments are kind of like what we were saying. It was moments revolving around a reaction from Kobe or like something physical from him. The first one is something I guess all these moments are like moments everyone has seen, but the one of Matt Barnes, like faking the ball at his face and then Kobe not flinching.
Yeah.
It's such a badass move.
Yeah.
It gets replayed all the time, and I feel like every time I see it on Twitter or something, I'll still retweet it just because it's so sick.
One of my favorite moments too.
And then the second one, which also kind of a viral moment, and then came out on the documentary, or not documentary, on Netflix about the 2008 Olympics.
The Redeem Team.
Yeah, the Redeem Team, where Kobe just trucks Powell. But I remember watching that, like the actual game, not just the highlights. And that was sick. That was crazy. It's like those moments where, like I said, it got a reaction out of you because of not just how great it was, but how physical it was in the moment. Legend.
2010 game winner against the Heat when he banked it.
Oh, we'll get to more game winners. I got some game stuff too. We can
Games in
transition to
general.
that.
But I mean, that was a moment. I don't remember much from that game, but I remember that moment.
Okay. Any other moments?
When he won the dunk contest as a 18-year-old.
Cocky as hell.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, though. What
also,
about
the fact that he was it wasn't that year. Oh no, he was a rookie when he did the dunk contest, but it was 98 when he was an all-star starter. When he came off the bench, and he was an all-star starter. Like, that's unheard of.
Is that where all those viral moments of like him guarding MJ?
Yeah, that's the 98.
That's 98, yeah.
All-star game.
What about moments of him not playing? Because the moments that I think of are like him going to games. Specifically, like two. One where, and I guess two were kind of close to when he passed. One when he was like kind of trash talking Luka, yeah, in like Serbian. And then the other one is when he when Braun passed him. I think that was like the weekend before he died, right?
That was the day before.
Day before. Okay. Yeah. Those two moments I can always think of also. What about you?
Off court?
Oh, or him jumping over snakes. The dunk for some car commercial.
That was with Jackass.
Yeah. That's another off court thing that I can think of. Oh, there's so many moments.
When he jumped over the Aston Martin.
Yeah. Oh,
I remember me, Kyle, and Ryan were in my garage. This is right before freshman year of high school. I got the Kobe 4 Minneapolis. And then we used to just mess around. And
you jumped over a car?
No, we were just messing around, and then I put them on, and then I came into frame, and then Ryan goes to the camera. He's like, oh, he's gonna jump over an Aston Martin, boy, and then I like jump and I pretend I hit the ceiling.
That's cute. Do you still have those shoes?
No, I got rid of them because they were so beat. Because I had them since freshman year of high school, and
you wore them.
Yeah, and I was using them all throughout up to a couple of years ago because I used them at that point. I used them to ball outdoors. So
RJ wears. If you can see this table, RJ wears his stuff. And there's heat on here. You wear your shoes. Yeah. Are there Kobe's you have that you don't wear?
No, these are that I don't wear. I mean, I've worn everything on court.
Good.
I've played in everything, but we'll get to shoes. Yeah.
What about so we kind of already talked about some Kobe games. What about more Kobe games that are your favorite?
Well, okay, you just said
what? Why?
No, you said Kobe games. But here's more Kobe games.
Yeah.
You just repeated.
Yes.
So we talk about Kobe moments. Now games in general.
Now games in general.
Okay, yeah. I mean the obvious one is the 81-point game.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I watched that live on TV as it was happening, but yeah, that was has to be number one.
That has to be number
I
one.
feel like.
The best things to come out after that game, other than the statue, like the one of him doing that's from the 81 game, right?
Yeah, his statue. Yeah,
And then that commercial, I forget what
with
it's
Jalen Rose.
Yeah. That's the best thing to come out of that
I'll
game.
have a vodka martini. How many olives would you like?
81.
Really?
Other notable games. Let's start with the end. His last game. I think that was cool because obviously he got 61 points. He went off. But I think what was really cool was everyone knew it was his last game because the Lakers sucked that year and weren't going to go to the playoffs. Because that happens, right? Players are going to retire and they're like, oh, this is their last regular season game, and then they play more. So it's like it kind of not like ruins the vibe, but it's not really their last game.
Because you know that was the last.
That was the last game, yeah. And he went. It also helped that there was not like another star. It was just him. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a super team or anything. It was just him.
Do you remember where you were for that game too?
Yeah, I was in my house at Purdue, and we watched it in my room just because I had a better TV. I think there were like 30 people in my bedroom watching the game. And it was. I remember after the game too, everyone was trying to buy like the shoes that were released during the game.
Yeah, I wanted those so bad too. Kobe 11s. Kobe 11s are still a top performing shoe. I was at Lamppost Pizza during that game. I remember.
You watched the whole game.
I watched the game there. Yeah. The place was going crazy.
Yeah, our place was going crazy, and you could tell other people, even though this was West Lafayette, Indiana, everyone was watching.
Yeah, it was big enough that. Oh no! Wait, was it on ESPN 1 or 2?
I don't remember.
Because at the same time there was the Warriors' last game.
Oh, where they were gonna beat the Bulls regular season record,
yeah, there's their 73rd
and more
win.
people cared about Kobe. They should.
Yeah,
that's a record. This is Kobe's last game. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but I do remember that at the moment. The other game I put down was a game where they won the battle but lost the war. It's 2006 against the Suns. And I was kind of talking about this before. There were two physical moments in this game that stood out as to why I like the game. Obviously, the game tying shot to go into overtime, and then the game winning shot to win the game in overtime. But I didn't realize two moments that happened in this game were Kobe doing like the running like this, and then this. Yeah. That's from the same game. What a game! Oh, I was going through like doing my research. We prepped for this pod, by the way. I was doing my research, and I didn't realize. I was like, wait, these are the same game. This is the same game. And so yeah, that's why I had to put that in there.
I didn't prep for this episode,
but I didn't. Yeah, dude, I didn't realize also. Yeah, 2006. I was like, wait a second, they didn't win that year, so that means they lost at some point. They lost that.
Yeah,
series
they were up 3-1 in that series,
and then lost.
If they had won that series, they would have played the Clippers in the next round.
Ooh,
it would have been.
That would have been.
That would have been the first time they matched up in the playoffs.
That would have been.
That would have been crazy.
But it could have, should have, didn't.
Yeah, that shot to tie the game. The side set, that doesn't. The way I see it, that doesn't really make sense to me. Like how he did that, and he just floated it right over. Also, shout out to Smush Parker for this that steal.
Yeah, shout out Smush.
Even though Kobe did not like Smush Parker.
Any other games you can think of? There are a lot though.
There's.
I was watching clips of when they beat the Celtics in Game 7. I didn't realize it was like a low scoring game because right now we're so used to it was like 60 to 80, like in the well below 100, and now we're like
120s.
Yeah, 120s. Oh, it's crazy. But those were good. We didn't even talk about like Kobe and Shaq moments. There's great moments there too.
Yeah, it was 2000 finals game 5, I think, in Indiana, and Shaq fouled out, and then Kobe's just like, I got this.
I got this.
And he got it. I think that was game 5.
Kobe shoes.
I can go on and on about
Kobe shoes.
The Kobe line is the best basketball line Well, performance basketball line of all time,
So
hands down.
what are other? So Jordans, but no one really plays in.
Well, yeah,
They
no,
play in like the higher numbered new
yeah,
Jordans
I mean,
that come out.
in terms of wearability, it's Jordan's, yeah.
Yeah.
But performance
Wise.
yeah, it's Kobe's. Even though they're kind of butchering the Pro Trail line right now, but
Yeah. At least they're releasing stuff.
yeah.
So we have an assortment here. All one pair of mine. One pair of mine. How many Kobe's do you think you've owned over time? Because it's not all of them,
man.
obviously.
Yeah, I'm over time. I don't even know. I can't put a number, but I mean we can go over shoes that I remember having that I don't have anymore.
Okay. Well, I want to go over what's here for the people.
What?
What's here?
Oh, what's here? Yeah. So we got Kobe 1. This was a Pro Trail, but this came out before he died, and they were actually doing Pro Trails like correctly. Like these are so good to play in.
The leather looks super nice.
Super nice. The cushion's really good. I think it's full length Zoom. I think. But no, these are really good to play in. I really like playing in these.
A high top.
Yeah, and Laker colorway.
Is that still a rule in the NBA that your shoes?
No.
It's not anymore, right? Okay.
You can wear whatever. Like people wearing the Grinches,
yeah.
with any team. But yeah, shout out to my ex for getting me these for my graduation gift. I'm so glad that I have these.
Damn. Okay. Hell of a shout out. Let's go here.
So these are pretty recent. These came out a couple months ago. Kobe 8 Pro Trail. The OG Kobe 8s, probably my second favorite.
What is your favorite of the numbers?
4.
4.
So I'll get into it. We got a couple 4s on here. But the OG 8s were my second favorite to play in. I had the Sulfur colorway, the Pit Viper colorway. I think it was just those two. The Sulfurs, I just wore them into the ground. I played in those outdoors. I still have them too. They're just super beat. And I don't have I had the Galaxy 8s too. The orange one, the All-Star.
The All-Star. Okay.
Yeah. Man, I wish I never traded those. I traded those away for Bread 11s. But these are the Pro Trails. And sadly, these are not as good as the OGs.
Like they're not as comfortable?
I don't know what it is. Like they don't play as well as the old ones did. Like the other ones were so good to play in. Like a lot of people complain about these too. They complain about the Pro Trail 8s. But I mean, they look good.
They do look good. Want to get into some 4s now?
Yeah. So 4 is my all-time favorite.
I think these are my favorite of your pairs.
The Fade to Black. The Fade to Black pack was just insane altogether. Like I would love to have every pair, but I got these 4s. I think I got them for about $250, $220 off eBay. And this was at the time when they were going for I think $400. But yeah, the 4s are my favorite. I had the Minneapolis pair in high school. Just just the best shoe to me to play in. I got
the sickest one.
Undefeated Spurs.
I think all the undefeated colorways are sick.
Yeah.
This is a really nice one though.
Yeah. Glad I was able to get these.
You wear these a lot casually, like not just.
Yeah, these ones I actually wore casually. Like, I think I've only played in them once.
Did you ball out?
Nah. At least I look good.
That's all that matters, dude. Come on.
No, I'm the guy that it's look good, feel good, play good. So, if you know me over the years, I've had so many basketball shoes, like just so I can play in a different pair like every quarter.
You venture into other non-Kobe shoes, but in the end, you always go back to Kobe's.
Yeah, pretty much. I also have the
I
fours
forgot,
I'm
I
wearing
forgot you're wearing those right now too.
on my feet right now. The gold medal pack. These are a Protro. I've worn these once on court, and then this is the second time I'm putting them on my feet. Really, just for the pod. But
So what else? We got the Grinches up front. I'm not gonna reach over now.
I'll get it.
Okay, RJ will get it.
These are actually, I love playing these too. These are one of the Protro models that actually still play good. So hyped that I got these. I thought, getting Kobe's post death was
Impossible.
Impossible, but I was able to get these, and I've played in these a lot, and I've worn them casually a number of times. But
they're not this pair, but Kobe's are easier to get now, right?
yeah,
a little
certain
easier. Certain pairs, yeah.
Like the eights are here. That was part of a Team Bank collection or whatever release. I went to Dick's to get those. I won the raffle.
Oh, okay. It's still a raffle.
But because the way that the email that went out was worded, like it said 10 a.m. Eastern time, you would assume getting your email, it would adjust to your time zone. Or I don't know. Well, so it said 10.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people thought it was 10 a.m. Pacific time, our time, but it was 7 a.m. here.
Oh, so you had to go earlier.
So you had to go early to pick them up. So I did go at that time, and there was the cutoff. Like if you didn't pick up your pair, it would be free game. So there
were pairs sitting.
So there's almost all the pairs left because everyone thought it was 10 a.m. There's a guy that was there at the same time. He ended up buying I don't even know how many, 10 plus.
Oh, they would have it's not just one. Wasn't limited.
It was one per transaction, but he would buy it, put it in the car, come back. We were able to do that.
Oh,
but that pair's not even reselling any of those pairs because they've been restocking that pack. So yeah, we got the 6 Kobe 9 Beethoven.
I'm surprised. I actually know the names of all these. I'm not as big of a sneakerhead as you, but I know my Kobe still.
Yeah, these hella yellow.
Those are cooked.
Yeah, these are pretty cooked. I tried playing in these recently. It was no, there's no grip on these right now. I was slipping all over the place. Bro? This is the glue. I don't know. Yeah, this pair got cooked. I paid resale for this too. I remember it might have been the day of release, but I used to be deep in the Facebook groups, the shoe Facebook groups.
Kicks on Fire.
That's a website.
Kicks LA. Kicks LA?
LA Kicks.
LA Kicks.
LA Kicks 10 through 12. Or I could have been on Chalk. Sneakerheads OC. But there was this guy I've bought a couple pairs off him. Bought these off him. Ooh. And then the Kobe 9 High. Everyone just thought
it's a boxing shoe.
Yeah, it was a boxing shoe, but I love playing in these too. I love playing in this high top collar.
Save your ankles.
I mean, really, it doesn't really do anything.
You don't feel it.
But these are really fun to play in. Kobe 9 was the greatest traction in the Kobe line. But yeah, these are, how old are these? At least 10 years old, I think. I can still play in these.
What are you playing right now?
I think mainly the ones, the Grinches, or if it's not Kobe, the AE ones.
Oh, okay.
Anthony Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
But This is the Black History Month colorway. That same day, I bought the Kyrie 2 Black History Month. No, Kyrie 1. But I returned those. I used to go to Foot Locker so often and just buy basketball shoes and return them.
Would you wear them like once to see and then return them, or you would just?
I think I would just return them because then at that point I'm like a broke college student and I'm like in the moment like, oh, I can just get it, but then I'm like I don't need it.
Save.
Yeah.
I had to go through my Grailed and eBay list because I've bought Kobe's before, not to play in, just to have. And the only two that I found that I have were the Kobe 7 Wolf Grays. Can you visualize?
Yeah. Oh man, I had. Sorry, I keep remembering shoes.
Other shoes that you have.
Yeah, I had the Galaxy Kobe 7s.
Is that like the? I think I have those. Oh no, I didn't say that. I have a list of Kobe's I would want. I thought I put that on there. Kobe's I would want. The Bruce Lee colorways, the 5s.
Yeah. I want those so bad.
Or any of the undefeated ones. I guess mainly there's
the
an all
4s?
black one of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, those are nice.
I would like those. But I had the Kobe 7 Wolf Grays and the Kobe 6 Italian camo.
Yeah, those
were
were
released,
yeah.
right? Yeah. Those are the only
Dang, you
two.
had those? How come I don't remember?
It was at Purdue.
You wear them casually?
Yeah, and for intramural basketball at Purdue, which I was not great in, but
I don't think I've ever seen you play basketball.
For a reason. For a reason.
Let's see. Shoes that I want.
Oh, man. What are the unicorns or the grails?
It might be easier to say what I don't want.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. But Bruce Lee 5 for sure. That's up there for me.
There's like Bruce Lee 11s. It's not just the 5s.
It's a 9. It's an engineered mesh.
Yeah, no.
I think Ryan had them.
Just the 5s.
Dark Knight 5s.
I need to do my research right now. Dude, keep talking.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Just pull it up. Yeah. The Del Sol, or is it Del Sol or Carpe Diem 4s? Those came out too that was like one of the first Pro Show 4s. But
okay, I've seen these. Yes.
Basically any Laker colorway of any shoe, like I really like. I want Kobe 3s to come out again so bad. I was when they started pro showing Kobe's, they went from 1 straight to 4, and I was pretty upset that 3s never came out.
Like
the waffle.
Yeah, the waffle
thing.
ones.
Like I want to play in those so bad. He won his MVP in that shoe.
Do you have any of Adidas Kobe's?
No.
The
only ones I would.
The glove. That's sick, dude.
The glove.
The glove, right? The glove.
The Kobe 1.
Kobe.
Is it the one, the red, white, and blue ones he wore in the All-Star game?
Oh, maybe I'm not thinking.
I don't think
I'm just talking out of my ass.
It's called the glove. Search Kobe 1 Adidas.
Kobe 1 Adidas. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know why.
Those did come out again too, but nah.
Not even to just have. Damn.
Maybe that white one.
This one?
Yeah, maybe just to own. Yeah, and the Crazy 8. I kind of like those. The Crazy 8.
I can picture those. Crazy 8. Yeah, these.
Yeah. Remember when he was a sneaker free agent and
he
wore everything?
He wore J's.
He wore Air Force Ones in a game.
That's criminal.
Air Force One highs.
Let's look up Kobe.
He had he has an Iverson PE.
Kobe without hair. He had an Iverson PE?
Yeah.
Iversons were, we talked about this before. Those were the first basketball, or like, I think those were the first pair of shoes I bought with my own money. They were I3s. And I wore those, I wore them all the time. I didn't just play basketball in them. I wore them all the time. Any other Kobe's that you want, though? So The Dark Knight, is that number one on your
No,
list?
probably Bruce Lee's number
Bruce
one.
Lee's. Kobe.
I think it's Carpe Diem 4. I know there's other 4s, but it's not off the top of my head. I had those, yeah.
These, yeah.
Those are the Galaxy.
The 7s, right?
Yeah, the 7s.
Yeah,
and then I sold them because I broke my phone. So I sold it so then I had money to get another phone.
And what was the other one? Carpe Diem?
I think that's what it's called. It says Carpe Diem on the tongue.
Kobe
4.
Carpe Diem seize the day.
Yeah, those ones.
These. Okay.
Man, those are so sick.
Very nice. Wow, the Bruce Lees are expensive.
Those are the 9s too.
Oh, these are the 9s? Let me see.
That's the engineered mesh. Oh, the Chaos. Those are nice.
These?
Yeah. Any Kobe 4. Like, I want any Kobe 6. I wish I had Pit Vipers still. I wish I never sold them.
Are Kobe's the most represented in your assortment of zapatos?
No, I got more Jordans.
That's
I mean,
they were more wearable.
Yeah, they're definitely
casually.
More casual wear. And then,
ball is life, but you can't wear Kobe shoes all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Kobe's are a great shoe.
Kobe's are a fantastic shoe. What about, so we got the shoes, we got the games, we got the moments. What about non-basketball related Kobe things? So Mamba mentality, which is great to live by. You served him.
Oh yeah,
in a previous life.
Previous life. So yeah, I did serve him and his family at After's Ice Cream in Fountain Valley. Okay, let's break down this whole moment.
Okay. What year?
It might be 2014 or 15.
So he was still playing.
He was still playing,
okay.
Yeah. So I remember just standing there.
Must have been the off season.
It was off season.
Okay.
Yeah, just standing there. Just normal day at work. And then door opens. It's Kobe, Vanessa, Natalia, and Gigi. I don't think
no security. Like, there's no security that comes in and is like, "Hey, yo, we got Kobe coming in. We gotta clear the joint out." Isn't it like that?
People don't really do that. Don't do that.
I guess
out and about. But I saw them, and then I was just like, my coworker next to me, I was like, "That's Kobe. That's Kobe. That's Kobe." And I was like freaking out.
Did you serve him?
Well, I think it was Natalia. I got her ice cream. It was either churro or cookie butter. I can't remember. But
did they sample?
No, because that wasn't their first time.
Oh, okay.
Vanessa had posted afters on her Instagram prior to that.
Shout out Vanessa Bryant.
Yeah, shout out. And I just remember my heart was racing, dude. I was like, what do I do in this? What do I do right now?
Oh, excuse me, sir, can you sign my
So I just got the one that was for Natalia.
Were there other
people?
Patron, people?
There was I remember it was one family came in after him, and then that guy he was like, "What's Kobe?" He shook. There's it's like, "Hey, big fan." He shook his hand. I remember that.
Did you get a pic? Did you sneak a pic?
No, I didn't.
Oh, damn. I guess in the moment.
And I knew not to ask for a picture too, because I know, when he's with family,
it's different.
Yeah, he doesn't want to take pictures. And then
respect. At least you have that memory.
Yeah.
Right.
They paid, left. I went to the back. Then I was like,
I can't work anymore.
I went down on the floor. And I'm like, it's like, dude, Kobe was just here. And I was like, man, I wish I could have gotten a picture with him, but I know he doesn't do that when he's with family, unless it's a little kid, maybe.
Yeah.
But he's not a 21-year-old adult-looking person.
He's just so recognizable. I just imagine he would just get flooded with people, especially at like, well, I guess if Astor's wasn't too busy, that would make sense. But
Well, like, I mean, if he's like at Disneyland, yeah, he has security. I'm pretty sure like him and family does. But if they're going to, I mean, yeah, I guess a dinner. But I've seen other pro athletes.
Yeah, who else did you serve at Afters?
At Afters?
Yeah.
Wesley Johnson, former Laker and Sun, and Timberwolf and Clipper.
Okay.
Nick Young went there once. I wasn't there though. I think there had to be Josh Childress.
Did you ever see Braun at Blaze?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yeah. I guess I'll tell that story. Because I did mean to tell that story episode 1 when it was LeBron's birthday, but I forgot. So I'll tell.
The Hennessy.
So I'll tell the story now, I guess. Used to work at Blaze Pizza. It was the first.
Your first job, right?
My first job. That was the first Blaze. LeBron is an investor into Blaze, so he came in one night.
Did he pay?
I don't remember. I wasn't
Small company
on the register, but I remember they came in. Him and his gang, whatever, his associates. Maybe Rich Paul was there. I don't know. The Wetzels were there.
Okay.
So the Wetzels own Blaze Pizza.
Blaze Pizza.
Yeah. So they were there. And then my coworker at the time, you're familiar with Blaze, like the first station, like you get your name.
Yeah.
You write down on the paper. He doesn't know who LeBron is.
No way. Oh, can I get a name for the order?
He doesn't. He doesn't follow sports like that. So
LeBron's
he asked for
King James, a chosen one.
He asked for his name, and then LeBron's just like, LeBron.
This is UCI, right?
Yeah, the one.
Do you think he was
across the street from UCI
practicing there? There's a practice facility there. No, he was just checking in on his franchise.
Guess, yeah. And him, the manager, whatever Wetzel's first name is, Mr. Wetzel. They all took a picture, like at the oven, like holding the. What are those called?
The pizza holder that goes into the oven.
The thing that goes into the pizza, into the oven. Yeah, they're taking pictures. At that point, people around in the center caught wind or whatever. They people were going to Blaze. I remember this kid like somehow. Oh no, he was wearing the jersey. He was wearing a Kobe All-Star jersey. He asked LeBron to sign it, and he was like, "I don't sign anything that's not me." Like, why would you want a LeBron signature on
a Kobe jersey?
On a Kobe jersey. So I'm like, I think that's weird. Regardless, like in general, like getting an autograph on something that's not of the player. They left. I remember going on my break, and then Mr. Wetzel came up to me. Was like, "It's like that's crazy, huh?" It's like
LeBron just came in.
A lot of people, because when they were leaving, a lot of people were crowded around them. Like, however, people found out like there was a crowd around, and then they left, and the GMC trucks.
2 icons that you saw while working.
Place of employment.
Anything else on Kobe?
It's RIP. Miss you every day.
Miss you every day. RJ has a tattoo of Kobe.
Oh yeah, I will insert picture right here, and then you probably have already seen it by now. But there is a security picture, or a picture from the security camera at Afters when Kobe was there. You can see me, kind of. It's very blurry, but I'll insert it when I'm talking about it.
Send that
so
to
you've
me
already
too.
seen it by now.
Send it to me too, so I can throw it on the storyboard.
Okay.
when I post. I think that's it. So next week we'll talk about how destroyed I am from the marathon.
Yep.
A little recap from there, and then we'll never bring up marathon talk again until you go to Eugene.
Yeah. I mean, so in April, pretty much, because my marathon is April 27th. So we'll talk about my feelings going into it and how I feel after
And how you feel
it.
after.
And then at the moment, we don't have any other races signed up for. So we'll see what other events we'll be doing.
We are going to Chicago for a marathon that we are both not running in.
Yeah, I'll do the 5K though. I forgot
I'll do
I
the
still
5K.
haven't signed up. You'll do it?
I'll do the 5K.
All right, yeah. There we go. Oh, speaking of running, I didn't mention earlier. I bought the Evo SLs.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I paid resale for them.
I was with you when you bought. I know you.
Oh no, you were there. Yeah,
I was there.
told you.
I was there.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
there. I'll just bought another pair. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, subscribe, watch on both YouTube and listen/watch on Spotify. Anything else?
No, but we'll figure out a scripted ending because it feels like it's just every time we do it, it's been scuffed.
That's okay.
So yeah.
Thank you.
See
Love
you in
you.
the next one.
Bye bye.